What if finding the cheapest flight was as simple as sending a text message? That's exactly what I built, and today I'm showing you the upgraded, smarter, more powerful version of my AI flight tracking workflow. Trust me, you do not want to miss this one.
Now, before we dive in, let me give you a quick recap of where this all started. In my previous workflow, I built a fully automated flight price tracker. Here's how it worked. I had a Google Sheet with a list of destinations I wanted to monitor. The workflow would loop through that sheet one by one, check the current flight prices, and if a price dropped, boom, it would fire off an alert email and update the Google Sheet with the latest price data. Automatically. Zero manual effort. Pretty cool, right? But here's the thing. It had one big limitation. It was completely rigid. The destinations were fixed. I had to manually update the sheet every time I wanted to track something new. There was no intelligence, no flexibility, no way to interact with it dynamically. So I thought, how do I take this to the next level?
And that's where today's build comes in. Ladies and gentlemen, I added an AI agent. This is not just a workflow anymore. This is a full-blown intelligent assistant that listens, thinks, and responds, all triggered by a simple Telegram message. Here's how it works. You open Telegram, type in your destination, wherever you want to fly, and just hit send. That's it. The agent gets triggered instantly, hunts down all the relevant flight information, finds you the cheapest available options, and shoots the results right back to you on Telegram. Fast, clean, effortless. No more opening apps. No more searching through tabs. No more updating spreadsheets. Just you, your phone, and a message.
If you haven't seen my previous workflow, I'll link it right here. And if this video helped you, smash that like button and subscribe, because there's a lot more automation magic coming your way. All right, let's get under the hood. Here's the blueprint of our Flight Hunter machine. It looks complex, but it's actually a beautiful, logical flow. We've got our trigger, our brain, the AI agent, our search engine, and our delivery. Let's build it piece by piece.
Everything starts here, the Telegram trigger. This node is essentially a doorbell. When you send a message like, "Find me a flight to London next week," this node wakes up the entire system. Let's configure it. In this node, you don't need to do much. You will just do the credentials. For the credentials, you need to go to the bot father in Telegram. And in bot father, when you made the agent, the Telegram agent, in that agent message, you will get the access token. And then for the trigger on, you will type the message. That's it. These are the whole configurations that you will do in Telegram trigger. Now, we don't just want a bot. We want an agent. I've connected the Google Gemini chat model here. Why? Because Gemini is incredibly fast and smart at extracting details. I've also added a structured output parser. This ensures that if you say, "I want to go to Paris," the AI specifically pulls out Paris as a clean data point that the rest of the workflow can actually understand. No messy text, just pure data. Let's configure the AI agent first. For the AI agent, you need to do the source of prompt, like defined below. The user message you will get in the sheet that I will put in the description. And then after that, you will switch on the specific output format, because obviously it needs to search for the airport. So for that, it needs to have a specific output format. And then here comes a system prompt. And system prompt also you will get in the sheet attached in the description. For Gemini chat model, configuration, you will just check the credentials, if the count is connected, and then you will choose whatever model you want to choose. Then there will be turn of structure output parser tool. In this tool, you will put the format, what kind of output you want the AI agent to give you. So that format also you will get in the sheet that I will attach in the description.
Here's a pro tip. Search engines don't like city names. They love airport codes. This node here converts London to LHR or LGW. For the configuration of code node, first of all, you will change the name of the code node. That will be airport codes. And this code that you will put in the code node, you will get the description sheet again. And for mode, you need to put the option of run once for all items,
Language will be JavaScript, and you will copy and paste the code from the description sheet here. We then hit our first if node. This is a safety check. If the agent couldn't find a valid destination, it sends a quick Telegram message back saying, "Hey, I didn't quite catch that destination. Try again." We never leave our user hanging.
In the if node, as a condition that you will choose, you will take the origin IATA. Means from the left side, you will take origin IATA. Means this will give you the codes for the airport, not the original name of the city or airport. And the condition you will put for that is not empty. And second condition you will put for the destination code. Again, destination airport code, not exact name. Code. That is JSON.destination IATA. Again, the condition will be not empty. Again, third condition is departure date. That will also. You will drag and drop from the left to this space, and condition to it is also not empty. And these condition of if statement you will see, and if this condition is true, the agent will go to the HTTP request the Serp API, search for Google flights, to have the data for the flights. But if the condition is false, then it will send a Telegram message. For that configuration, you will check the connection of the Telegram account. It is connected successfully. Resource will be message. Operation, send message. Chat ID. Chat ID you will take from here. Telegram trigger. You will click in here. From here, you will take chat ID. Because this chat ID is because this agent needs to reply to the same message that it received, so that it will understand and check from the chat ID. Whatever chat ID there will be, according to that chat ID, it will respond. And then the text message. It will be the agent will send. Now for the heavy lifting, the HTTP request node. This is where the magic happens. It connects to a flight search API, like Serp API or similar, and scans the entire internet for real-time prices based on the data our AI agent just provided. It's like having a travel agent working at light speed. In this star HTTP node, all the configuration are same as what I did in my previous workflow. You can go back in that video and check all the settings, but I will explain a little bit extra settings that I did in this node, in here, in this agent. So, extra node all the way down, I added, like you can choose now, adults, children, infants, how many you want. And then it will be HL means host language and GL. You will add these two extra query language. And then API key, you can have that API key again from the Serp API website for the Google flights. Serp API for the Google flights. And all the value of these parameters, you can drag from the left side and drop in here. We will drag all these items from the if node from the left.
The API gives us a mountain of data. We don't want all of it. We only want the cheapest. This code node here filters through all the flights and grabs the #1 bargain. Again, the code for this node you will get in the sheet attached in the description. Then one last if check. Did we actually find a flight? If no, we send a message. Sorry, no deals found today. If yes, we move to the final stage. And the configuration of both these nodes are same as we did in the previous nodes. We don't just want to send a raw link. We want it to look professional. So we pass that cheapest flight data through one last LLM chain. This formats the message beautifully using Gemini Brain, adding emojis, flight times, and that juicy price tag. Finally, the Telegram send message node pings your phone using these configurations. Just like that, the cheapest flight in the world is in your pocket.
And that, my friends, is how you turn a simple Telegram message into a high-powered AI travel agent. And hey, if you found this helpful, give that like button a high five. It really helps the channel grow. What should I automate next? You tell me in the comments. See you in the next one.